everyone and welcome to this video. Today we will show you how to access the Cameleon system portal and step by step how to make the most of all its features. Our goal is to ensure you have a smooth, clear and enjoyable experience while discovering just how easy it is to navigate and use these amazing tools. Okay, so the first things we will do is go to the page by typing xr.cameleon.vision into the browser. The Access portal will open automatically. There, we just need to enter our ID and password in the corresponding files. Once that's done, simply click on Authorize Access and that's it! We will be inside the platform ready to start exploring. Once we click there, the screen will display two options. The first one is Cameleon Cloud, where we can view and explore the point cloud. The second option is Cameleon Web, which opens a 3D model and allows us to enjoy all its simulations. Let's start by entering Cameleon Cloud, where you will be able to visualize the point clouds from your projects. Keep in mind that loading might take a little while, depending on the size of your files. But don't worry, this time is necessary to ensure the platform runs smoothly and lets you navigate with the best quality possible. Once inside, the first things you can do is navigate using the right mouse button, which allows you to move around the scene. With the left button, you can rotate the view, and with the mouse wheel, you can easily zoom in. By double-clicking on any point, the platform will take you directly to that spot. And as we can see, on the left side, there is a vertical bar with several interesting options. One of them is Point Budget, which let us define the number of points to be displayed. Here, we will set it to the maximum, 10 million, so we can see how they load on the screen. We can also adjust the size of the points in the radius option. In this case, we will leave it at 1.1, allowing us to customize the view according to our needs. That said, we also have a 360-degree view. To activate it, simply click on one of the number scans. In this example, we will use number 94. When you select the arrow that appears next to it, the 360-degree view will automatically open, allowing us to rotate and move freely. In the lower right corner, you will find the zoom options to move closer or farther away, as well as an X icon, which lets you close this window and return to the starting point where you were before. And as we move around, we can notice how new point clouds keep loading one after another, expanding the view of the project even further. In the same way, if you would like to keep exploring, you will see that we have many more scans offering 360-degree views. For example, by entering scan 97, you also gain access to an immersive and interactive experience. And remember, to exit, simply click on the X and you will automatically return to the initial position. Now, let's quickly go over some of the main functions this amazing tool offers. For example, in the appearance sections, we will find the item lighting option, where we can adjust the point size to our preference. Just below, we have the background option, which allows us to modify the background to our liking. We can make it brighter or, on the contrary, dimmer, depending on our needs. We also have this flat quality option, which offers different levels of quality, from standard to high quality, affecting the sharpness of the visualization. Likewise, we can adjust the size of the nodes, giving us greater control over how the information is displayed. But that's not all. There are other equally interesting tools we can use. For example, we have these options that allow us to measure the distance between 2 points, and the tool automatically shows the calculation on the screen. If at any point we want to delete the measurement, simply click on the X and it will instantly disappear. We also have the clipping section, where we can insert a box inside the scene. This feature is useful for visualizing specific parts of the plant in greater detail. By inserting the box, we can select and isolate specific sections, allowing us to focus only on the areas that interest us. In this way, it becomes much more practical to analyze certain areas without distractions from the rest of the environment. To activate it, simply click on the first option and the box will appear on the screen. You can move it, place it anywhere, and adjust it to your liking. At the bottom, we have options to decide what to display. What's inside the box, what's outside, or only the highlighted area. For example, if we select inside, we will see only what's contained within the box. We can also stretch it, move it up or down, and as we do so, the points will continue loading to reveal more details. If we zoom out a little, we will notice how the entire environment starts to take shape. And at any moment, we can return to one of the scans to access an interactive 360-degree view, which we can freely rotate. To exit, just click the X. We can even change the perspective, a side view, a top view, or whichever angle we need for the analysis. And if we want more space on the screen, we can hide the menu by clicking on the 3-bar icon at the top left. An important detail to keep in mind is that by pressing the arrow button that appears in the center of the screen, we can go back directly to our main platform. When we do this, a Cameleon tab will open and right next to it, we will see an icon that takes us to the home page where the two main menus are located. Since we already know how Cameleon Cloud works, let's now move on to exploring Cameleon Web. To do this, simply click on the corresponding option and wait a few seconds for it to load. Keeping in mind that the time may vary depending on the speed of your computer. Great! Once it has finished loading, we go straight into the model. Here we can freely move around to find the best viewing point. We also have the option to adjust environment lighting according to our preference. To do this, we go to the top of the screen in the section called Sun, where we can modify the light and get a view that suits us best. By default, when we enter, we will be in free mode. In this mode, we can move freely through the scene using only the mouse, rotate, pan, and explore from any angle. Now, if we switch to avatar mode, our avatar will automatically appear. With the arrow keys, we can move it around and walk through the plant as if we were actually there. Plus, by pressing the Shift key together with the arrows, the avatar will run, allowing us to move through the scene more quickly. In this mode, we can also adjust the lighting to our liking and continue exploring the plant in a more immersive way. If at any point we want to return to the previous view, we just need to switch back to free mode. At the bottom of the screen, we will find a camera icon. By clicking on it, we activate the camera control option, which allows us to navigate through different present viewpoints. And if we would like our avatar to reappear, we simply click on the person icon, the third option. With this, the avatar will reappear and we can keep exploring in first person. One important detail to remember is that by pressing the button located in the center of the screen, we can return directly to the main Cameleon platform. And of course, let's not forget to log out securely. To do this, we just need to click on the icon at the top right, which allows us to exit quickly and safely. And that's it! This has been our tour. We have learned how to use the different functions of Cameleon in a simple, practical, and interactive way. The most valuable part is that it's not just about handling tools, but about truly enjoying the process and experience that the platform offers. We hope this video helps you make the most out of Cameleon and that air exploration is as useful as it is enjoyable. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.